Tinubu's minister, Umahi, walks out on journalists in Abuja, say press is non-existent. Now so this man they do, this minister of what's they call him? Minister of Works. Ha, use in detail, please. A dramatic turn of events unfolded in Abuja on Tuesday as Minister of Works David Umahi unexpectedly walked out on a gathering of journalists who were present to cover the activities of the Works Ministry. It was gathered that Umahi abruptly exited the ministry's conference room where the correspondents were gathered, asserting that the press was non-existent. The invited journalists who had been waiting for over 15 minutes were taken aback by the minister's sudden departure. The invited reporters received the press invite 2 hours before the event. Umahi arrived at 2:50 p.m. and after reciting the national anthem and pledge, quickly ended the meeting saying, "There is no press here. The press conference is not held again when the press is ready. The permanent secretary and other directors should follow me to my office. The press is not existent." Invited reporters present at the event included those from The Nation, The Vanguard, The Guardian, Blueprint, Arise Television, Channel Television, and NT, among others. Umahi, accompanied by the director, departed from the conference hall to his office without offering further explanation or apology. This is this is somebody who came out. I want to believe this man came out. Not I want to believe. This man came out and wanted to become the president of Nigeria. This one is moving like a military. That's how he's moving like. This man, thank God saying no smell that presidency. I even trust the Southeasterners. Those ones, they no go send them. They no go send them at all. They no go even really look in face, even if they bring them today, say, oh, now you go come outside, stand for the Southeastern people. Say, when I go raise their flag for them as a candidate, presidential candidate. Lie. See what they do now. Does it make sense? No, you self check on this matter. It don't make sense at all. Now, if the press now starts their own, then go say these journalists too, they don't start. You can now say the impunity of this government. Somebody who was a governor who used the press is now saying the press is not existent. Shame on you, press people, because that is how low you put yourself, since you refuse to investigate and tell the truth about those in government. No matter what may, you prefer to collect money and pervert the truth. My own say this same way do not make sense at all. It no make sense. Actually, he might not see that the authentic pressmen are not around. That is why he shunned the remnant ones, because by his calculations and impression, those that are around might just be just and common pressmen that is not fitted for the job, because some pressmen just have the private of being pressmen and abuse some privilege in regards to coastal road that one has come to stay. Because no amount of pressman interrogation that can stop the Lagos to Calabar coastal road again, then why the force? My dear, you don't even know it he talk. You are supposed to know how to, as a number one, you're supposed to be welcoming. If you are a public servant, you're supposed to be, that is why you're a public servant. You're supposed to be welcoming, you're supposed to be tolerating. Make una no forget, say, Umahi never really tell una waiting in they do for this coastal road. He has not been able to tell the people, oh, this is exactly what we are doing here. This is what this road would go for. See, now bye, now here this one go, bye, now you know, come outside and tell people that, oh, from this lane to this lane na road, from this side to this side na train, from this one to this one. He has not been able. So tell me, how this man won't feel, as in, people they talk say, the press where they did, better no be true. Which one will not be true press? Do you even know what you're saying? It's the coastal highway stuff that is pursuing him. He knows he goofed big time. People like him hide behind arrogance to evade being confronted with the truth. If you like making arrogance high reach heaven, if he go still find himself into a situation between go fear run, and by that time, he go talk. What is baffling me is this person is one of those that came outside and said he wants to be the president of Nigeria. Say now with this pala kind of attitude. Now make una dey stand tomorrow and I go vote for him. If he come outside say he won't become president, and I go vote for him. I mean, the same kind of woman being where he be. He will sooner or later come down as minister, and may want to give his scorecard. The dead can do that for him. I wonder what kind of blood that is flowing in this kind of man. He is very arrogant and foolish. He's the same man who, that what's it called, talked to that lady now. That lady, I've forgotten her name, saying, they hear English. What is this? Just a disgrace your lineage. Ha. It doesn't want to be further exposed or told the truth about that this government is taking a wrong decision on infrastructural development. Instead of fixing existing federal highways, first they're giving priority to Lagos to Calabar coastal above all the troubles in the country, against the advice and cries of meaningful Nigerians. My own be say the rain will beat how I go use talk am sef. The way they fall now, we be say some people believe say their own umbrella strong. Breeze wey dey carry the umbrella, make them wait. Another day, it go happen. Umahi is too arrogant. Meanwhile, he's a public servant and must account. Exactly. Arrogance and public servant does not go hand in hand, even if you're in the private sector, for crying out loud. Since you're serving people, my dear, you don't have a choice. Your arrogance, you're supposed to tone it down to the barest minimum. And I am even more surprised that this man came out and said he wants to be the president. This one. Wrong number. It can never be. Never. Sorry, sir. Don't just look for the living among the dead. Journalists are very much alive. In fact, they have just published a story here. No mind now. Those that are ranting here concerning the pressmen, can't you see their so-called names, and don't you know the product of regional tribe? Even without being told, you will tell the bunch of frustrated political welfare franchise in Nigeria. But I don't understand what they're saying. And the people will gather for that place, then say maybe say names we don't know. For those who are saying maybe if you say no be say names we don't know. Guardian dey there. What's they call? Son dey there, make I no do mistake. Then say the Nation dey there, the Guardian dey there, Vanguard dey there, Blueprint dey there, Arise TV dey there, NTA, Channels TV. So which one be say the people wey dey there dey non-existent? No, you self check am. The minister is an engineer who has nothing to do with EIA. He was a business administrator as a governor. Should the owner of Lagos Story Center had given him billions, he wouldn't have destroyed it before rerouting the road. Speak to him as a businessman and not as a leader, and you will be his friend. Now, what's the answer I make him do for dear? Though you should give him billions. Now, you don't see him. Then send person make he become minister of works. He become minister of bribery and corruption. I know we'll close mouth for this matter. I want to say, and even for his office or whatever he stands for, he has not still told the people of what's it called them that, oh, this is what this road is going to be doing, or this is what this road stands for. This is where it began. Nothing. Umahi is a traitor and a saboteur, sinner that will not go unpunished. This foolish man is too bossy, and one day he will get into problem with his devilish character. He has already gotten into problem. And make him wait. The problem don't already start. Now make the plane more come manifest. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of